It's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, street.
The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Bronco switch. Cougar 19.
Spurs up 10 minutes in the third.
They go to Johnson again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Hey, look,
and a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Johnson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
4 and 5 those levels to calf injuries.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 19 tight.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking to throw. Howard. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
1978, that they had a first trade in history. They traded franchise. The nigga who owned the Boston Celtics traded for the Buffalo Braves, which became the San Diego Clippers. And the Buffalo Braves was about to go under. They couldn't, keep up with the bills and shit. So the Bull already had already won like 13, 14 chips with the fucking Celtics already.
At their own 19-yard line.
He wanted to move Boston to LA, but they weren't ready. So he decided to trade with the owner who was about to lose his franchise. So he knew the NBA wasn't going to fight him. They would move to LA. That's how the fucking Clippers got to LA, bro.
You know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that.
I saw shit yesterday, bro.
First throw of
They
the new
trade
season.
teams.
He's dreamed about it, thought about it.
They trade teams, cuz. They trade the whole franchise. He said,
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's
no, he wanted the ball from Boston. Well, he's from LA. He owned the Boston Celtics. He didn't want
finding him in stride.
and they wouldn't let him, so he ain't want him no more. He like, man.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
He just didn't want to live in Boston. He ain't had to sell. He could have. We say he ain't want to live in Boston.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's a great trade
yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Not from there. You crazy. Lost your damn mind, dog.
Right back to Mitchell here. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Still.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Good shit, man.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
Set the tone, motherfucker.
And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Okay.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now he's about to move. He was just about to move because he had to get in 3 seconds.
Team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent.
Well,
but you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being
played,
figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Get out of here.
Guy's man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football.
Start shit.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw again. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That was a 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Oh, wow.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Nice block.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Late-ass green. A late-ass green, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go, Cuddy, go. Go, Cuddy.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I tried
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3rd down and 6.
Good day.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Way better team than yesterday.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more
Big
ways
Rob
than
is
one
fucking
because they took away his
Divine
arm.
out.
But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
First down, here's Mitchell.
Oh, my God.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Give credit to the defense
Yo,
for
Mary, you went to the
stringing
parade the
that
other
play
day?
out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
Yo, Mary.
No place for him to go.
Oh, you ain't go?
A nice job there, only giving up
Your
a
homies
3-yard
is down
gain.
there.
Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4.
Eastwood,
And all of a
Magic,
sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Almost time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw.
You got 4, man.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now.
I know about 1 foul.
Backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Thank you. Bail out.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Okay.
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the gun, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I had nothing to do with that.
I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, shit.
From the gun, again to Mitchell. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
He can just bump into me.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
He off.
They will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
They catch every fucking pass, bro.
Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out.
Wait.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. On his loop for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Oh, play that side.
Shooting up.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
60 Maverick.
Howard off the play fake. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Operating from the gun, Howard. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35.
No, Stevie, why would you cut in?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Somebody on the right wing.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Good shot. At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Let me get that
For this
block.
offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the ball.
Run right to me.
Make sure it's open.
Great here, just keep running right and fucking to me, bro. They just keep running right into me and make me lose the ball, but these niggas ain't lose the ball.
The complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10,
Hey,
just
Shamir.
outside the 30. Now Jackson.
Great.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10.
Defense.
Actually, gives them a chance to relax
Offense
just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Howard throwing to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo,
They're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Come on.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground.
Me up, man.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the
Go
Steelers
by
use
into
the
me.
first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, no.
Bro, they make you stay in quicksand,
On
bro.
first down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That ball
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
Dark. Oh, my God.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
This ring go.
Somebody was still.
Oh, my. They go right to the CPU.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Go right to the fucking CPU.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, come on. The 5 to 5. I can't get there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. at the 22-yard line.
That's because he got 99 block. He's 6'9".
Throwing to start the drive. Howard.
Boy.
Washington. Touchdown Steelers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We're about to snap this fuck out. I already snapped it away.
And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I waited too long.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Like, come on, dog.
They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Good setup.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down. A give here to Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards, the loss, second and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. Now it's Jackson.
That's right, gotta work.
Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
No.
Jackson now. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
All that. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ow!
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
He tried to pull that one away.
Bro, it's the animation, bro. Man, I'm the touch pass, man. Oh, my fucking God, bro.
That incompletion, right back where they
now, just go dunk it.
Now they need a big third down play.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Foul.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions.
I have.
Boy, I ran off,
you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
I saw by
I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses.
I saw Boy take off, so hell
That's why he's
no.
frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyreek Hill. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
mismatch.
And this return going to come to
Yeah, this man was guarding me.
He is belted at the end of that one.
Oh, still.
I gotta help you with this. No, I gotta help you with that screen. I gotta help you with that screen. I do it too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
My man
I kind of
got
feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 50 yards rushing for him now. That was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from the 39 now.
He do. He's garbage, man.
Here's Jackson.
Let's see all that energy.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing.
I gotta hit that.
Good setup.
Great
Good setup.
recognition and understanding
Let's
what
do it.
he was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath.
I know exactly. Yo, listen, I got that same play in my own
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Huh?
Gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Right now, he's going up.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of
yeah.
forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down.
All right, get back to my man. I just got like 4
He just
niggas that
keeps
open
it
possession,
and runs
guys.
again.
Thanks.
Yo, Green, he on me. He on.
Oh.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
That's great.
Back to throw. Jackson. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play. But I got to give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
You should have get throw right back to me. I was butt naked.
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip. But used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it. Sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback?
Because
a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Now 2nd and 9.
Good cut. Why you mad,
Looking to
little
throw.
bro? Oh, shit.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd
Good.
down.
I ain't realized that.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone,
Wow.
throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
Wow.
The QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
All right.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good shot.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Johnson.
Oh, can I get through y'all?
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their
fuck out of me. Yeah,
exactly what you just described.
Off his body. Off his body.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
It's gotta be.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 2 yards to go, second down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a side of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Jackson going to keep it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground with a tight end. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And Walker has it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. Back to throw. Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 115 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a
of football. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Johnson. And he's got room. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That should have been a foul somewhere.
Hawk 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70, track him, 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Switch it back. Switch it back. Yep.
On 1st down, Jenkins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
They don't like my center. Dang.
2nd and 10.
Go! Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go. They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. He may be someone you have to reckon with.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Should have been a steal. All right, there you go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he gets this one down to the 24. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action.
And now here is another interception.
And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
I ain't gonna lie, that was an old